Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back. So it's time for November favorites. I can't believe it. It is the beginning of December already, and I just can't believe, I know I say this every month, but I can't believe how fast that the year has passed. I'm very excited that it's December. December, although winter is starting here in the Midwest, is one of my favorite months of the year. We spend so much time with family and friends celebrating throughout the month of December and sort of looking forward to the new year and all that that brings us. I just love the month of December. I love it. I don't care what the weather does. I love December. I also with the holidays get to travel to see my family in Arizona and get some sunshine, so I'm looking forward to that. So let's get started on my favorites for the month. I have quite a few. Some you've seen before, some you have not, so let's jump right in and get started. The first thing I want to talk about is the Nude Stix pencils that I purchased, and I showed these in a haul, but I want to say that I really enjoy these pencils very, very much. The lip ones for sure, but I specifically wanted to talk about some of the eye pencils because I've been using these virtually every day. So these are called the magnetic eye colors, and they are, I've shown these before, they're just a chubby stick. But these wear truly, they're just amazing. So you can put them on as a base, you can use them as eye color, you can use them however you want, and they wear like crazy. So I've truly been enjoying these, specifically the color Twilight, which I have shown you, which is just a taupey color. Love this. I love this for just a simple eye look. I also love it for an eye base because it gives good color base for whatever shadow you might be putting on your eye. Not sure why it's not focusing, but love it. And the other one that I wanted to talk about, because I hadn't used it I think when I talked to you last, is the black one in the color Night. This, and again, just a chubby pencil, it's super black. It's super creamy. This is fantastic for just smudging on your lash line. So if you just want a simple eye look and you're just going to put a little color in your crease and you want to just smudge this along the lash line and put some mascara on, I've been doing that a lot. This thing stays on. It's crazy. I do wear it smudged on the lash line when I wear it. I don't wear it like really dark, but it stays amazing all day. My eyes look really good all day. So I highly recommend the black one if you like that smudgy liner at the lash line kind of thing, because it wears really, really well. So I love the Nude Stix. The other, I've got quite a few eye things I want to talk about. The other eye product that I wanted to talk about was the Giorgio Armani eye tints. This is in the color number 10. These things are fantastic. I honestly can't say enough good things about it. The color 10 is sort of it's a taupey brown color, but I will say there's quite a bit of purple in it if you ask me. There it is, smudged out. These are amazing. I'm gonna buy more of these. Again, that's the color 10. I forget what the name of that color is, but it's the number 10. Does it say the name on here? I'm sure it does, but I can't read it because it's way too small. But it's the number 10, and it's perfection. And again, this is a great eye base. This is a great all over the lid color just for a simple look. You can put this overshadow, undershadow, whatever. They're so amazing, and they come in quite a few colors, so I love those. Another thing I wanted to talk about, which is eye related, but sort of more than just eye related, is my Smashbox Shape Matters palette. I love this thing, love it. So I love the Photo Op eyeshadow formula from Smashbox. So this is fantastic. Lots and lots of neutrals, a couple of colors, but I reach for this all the time. It's so easy to use. And even, while I don't use these on, these are like highlighters and contour and bronzer. I like those for eyeshadows. I don't, if I'm just in a hurry and I want to do my face quickly, I will use these on my face. They're very usable. I prefer my Armani bronzer to this bronzer, but I like these, the formula of these powders as well. So I tend to use them more for eyeshadow than I do on my face. But again, if I'm being super quick, then I will just use these because I'll just pull out this palette and do my face and be done with it. Love it. I think you can get this maybe only at Sephora. I think only at Sephora, but It was 65, then for a while it was 55. I'm not sure what happened there, but it's a good deal if you have a Sephora coupon that you want to use or whatever. Love it. Okay, now let's move on to some other items. I recently purchased some Chanel items that I am adoring. I'm going to talk about a couple of them specifically that I think are really, really impressive. So the first one is part of the holiday collection. So this holiday collection included a highlighter that is in one of the blush sort of palettes. It's not really a blush. It's a Jus Contrast Lumiere, which is like I guess their version of, like, it says highlighting blush. It really is just a highlighter. It's very, very fair. And it's called Coup de Minuit. But this, for me, is like the perfect highlighter. It's a soft, creamy pink color. So it's definitely going to look like you highlighted. I don't know if you can see it. I used just a little bit today, but it doesn't look over the top. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there. It's not too much. So this for me is the perfect everyday highlighter. Or if you have a lot of matte blushes, but you like a little sort of a glowy look, you could put on a matte blush and just brush this over it. It'll be beautiful. It really is a really, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it on my fair skin, but it's a beautiful, beautiful, the highlight color is perfect for fair to light skin. I think medium skin, I don't know if you're really going to see it much, to be honest with you. Beautiful on fair skin though, love it. And then the other thing is a Chanel blush that I recently picked up. So I had a little bit of a Chanel haul because if you follow me on Instagram, you saw it. I don't know if all the Dillards did it, but there was a Dillard's in Tennessee that did 20% off all Chanel makeup, skincare, and fragrance. And so I took advantage of that when they did it and picked up a few things. One of the things I picked up and I'm just in love with is another blush, and this is in the color Jersey. This I think might be limited edition as well, although it's been around a while, so I don't know if it is or it isn't. You can definitely still get it. This is just a beautiful peachy, it's like a peachy color to me. It's more peach than pink. Yeah, it's definitely peachy and a little bit, maybe with a nude undertone to it, so a little bit of a brown undertone to it. That was a terrible place to swatch that, wasn't it? I'm running out of space. Here, let's just use the other hand, shall we? Because I want you guys to be able to see it. There, let's see. There you go. So see, it's just like a peachy nude almost to me. It's beautiful on the skin. Again, Chanel blushes are one of my favorite blushes, except the ones that have chunky glitter, but not very many of them do. I also feel like Chanel blushes really are mostly made for fair to light skinned people. Not all their blushes are very good for if you're like the darker side of medium or dark skin, but I love their blushes. The texture of them is beautiful. They lay beautifully on the skin. I love the scent of them as well. Beautiful. This is the color Jersey. You can still get it. I highly recommend it if you have fair skin or light skin. Other than that, I think you should probably try it to see if you're going to like it. Love it though. My lip of the month, I've really only been wearing one or two lipsticks this month, and I'm wearing this one today. This has been my favorite of the month, and it is the Troy Surratt Lip Slick in the color Heaven. So I got this with my Sephora VIB haul. Love it. Where can I put it where you can see it? Again, it's on my lips, but it's just a beautiful rosy pink color. It's got enough color that it gives me a little color to my face, but it's not uncomfortable for me to wear it, and I think you can pretty much wear it with any eye look you've got going on because it's not a ton of color. I will say the other reason I love these is the texture of these. It's sort of between a lipstick and one of the lightweight lipsticks, but it wears more like a lipstick, so it doesn't wear off very quickly for me. It's very hydrating on the lips, and it's a little bit glossy. So throughout the winter when my lips are dry, I like to have something just a little bit glossy on my lips because they just look better when they're all sort of shriveled and dry and nasty. To have something on that gives them a little bit of glossiness that sort of hides that rough texture, and it feels good on the lips, so it's very comfortable to wear. Love them. The last item I'm going to talk about. So I've been trying to figure out, if you've watched me, you know I'm sort of trying to decide, do I love the Hourglass mechanical gel liner, or do I love sort of that new Urban Decay waterline liner for my tight line every day? And they both have pros and cons to them, and I love them both. And I've been trying to figure it out, but then I was remembering how much I loved the Chanel waterproof stylos, so the Chanel twist up pencils. So I've kind of gone back to these. This is a new one for me with my Chanel Hell. I got this. I've always worn the black one, Ebene, I think it's called, or Ebene, I don't know how you say it, but this is Noir Intense, which is it's like a darker black. Again, it's matte. These are amazing. Here it is right here. It's super black. These wear really well on the waterline. This is a waterproof liner. I used these for years, and I haven't had one for a while, so I kind of forgot about that. So I ordered this one, and I've been wearing it, you know, in my tight line every day. I love these pencils. They wear all day. When you put them on, you do have to clean up your bottom water line, because it will transfer until it dries down. But I love these because for me, when I do my tight line, I really don't want it on my upper waterline. I just want it between my lashes. And this pencil is firm. So you can really work it in between your lashes, and it's not going to break, and it's not going to mush down. And you don't have to worry about, you know, the pencil being too soft, which is why I love these. Comes in many, many colors. So now I've got to figure out which of the three I prefer, because I do really love these. Not everybody loves these because they're very firm. So in order to use them, you have to really press it to get it going, or you've got to warm it up on your skin first and then go for it. But they really are great liners. And you can use them on your lash line as well. Again, you've got to warm them up first and just kind of work them on there, but they will wear forever. And it comes in so many beautiful, beautiful colors. So this has been a total favorite of mine for this month, and that, again, Noir Intense. I do want to talk about one fail, and I did mention this in a video of things I tried, and it is the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow sticks. So if you've watched my videos for any amount of time, you know I love shadow sticks. I love everything about them. They're easy to use, they last forever. You know, you don't have to worry about them creasing, you don't really need a primer, you can use them as your shadow, you can use them as a base. I love them. So the Bobbi Brown ones are relatively new, and someone gave me a couple of them. And I will say that I used it again recently, and this is when I decided that this thing is just making me crazy. They never, for me, when I put them on my eyes, they never dry down. They are tacky, tacky all day, to the point where, because I have hooded eyes, my hood will stick to my lid, which is not good. And I don't put too much product on. I blend it. I've tried everything. So the other day when I tried to wear it and my lid was sticking, you know, my hood was sticking to my eyelid, I decided to, you know, put shadow over it and just use it as a base, because it would make me crazy how sticky it was. And so as a shadow stick, you cannot use these just as eyeshadow. But if you want a sticky base, I think these are really good. So for me, they're a fail from a shadow stick perspective, and I wouldn't buy them. But if you like a really sticky base that has color to it, you might want to think about, especially if they do sets of these, because this makes a really good base. It does. But you can't wear it alone. So it's a fail on that count for me. But if you know, if you can get some sets of these, you'd have a bunch of colored bases that you could work with, and they are sticky. So whatever you're putting over them is not going to budge, because they're just sticky. It's too sticky. So that is it for this month. I'm not sure I've filmed a video since I cut my hair, so I probably should mention that. I did cut my hair off, and I'm loving it, I have to say. When I just did sort of like long layers in the front and a little bit of layering in the back as well, and I did just kind of like an angled long bob kind of thing. For me, like, I always think I want my hair to get long, but for me, when my hair does not swing above my shoulders like this, it feels messy, and I feel, and I don't mean to make this sound like this, but I feel like my former heavy self. And I know that now, because my hair was getting longer. I'm like, I feel this, like I've gone back to where I was, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And it was my hair. When my hair is long like that, I just feel heavy. I don't know what it is. I love the look of long hair on other people, but when it's on me, it just feels heavy, like it's dragging me down. I don't want anything to do with it. So I finally, I think, got that through my system, I hope. I don't like my hair super short, but I do like it to sort of swing above the shoulders and just kind of do its thing. My hair is very heavy and very thick, especially in this back section. So when it's long, it feels heavy. And for me to wear it up gives me a headache because it's so heavy. So I cut it off and I'm loving it. So I should have this as one of my favorites too. My haircut is a favorite. My husband has to get used to it because, of course, like most men, he just loves long hair, but I don't feel right. I don't feel me with longer hair. So that's that. Anyway, that is it for today. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all again soon.